everybody.
Hi and welcome to an exciting journey through the cinematic wonders of December 2023. As the year comes to a close, we are thrilled to present you with an exclusive list of the top 5 newly released movies that you can watch right now. Get ready to immerse yourself in captivating stories, breathtaking visuals, and unforgettable performances. Without further ado, let's dive into the world of cinema and explore the best of December 2023.
Have you been dreaming about me?
Number 5. The Family Plan. The Family Plan is a 2023 American action comedy film, directed by Simon Celin Jones. It stars Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Monaghan, Zoe Colletti, Van Crosby, Maggie Q, and Kieran Hines. So get this, Dan Morgan is living the dream as a family man, right? He's got a nice house in the suburbs, a loving wife, 3 great kids, and by day he sells cars and brings home the bacon. But what no one knows is, back in the day, Dan used to be some kind of secret government assassin. Like top of his game taking out the baddest of the bad guys. Anyway, turns out some folks from Dan's past have tracked him down. Probably want some revenge or something. So now Dan's got to protect his family. He packs everyone up in the minivan, I'm talking wife, moody teen daughter on her phone, pro gamer son and their cute baby. Destination: Las Vegas. Dan tells the wife and kids it's a fun vacation. But between you and me, he's really getting them far away while he takes care of business. The guy's got to use his old skills without spilling the beans about his secret life. Road trip shenanigans and who knows what ensues. Bet it's one wild ride to Vegas with Dan Morgan keeping his family safe without them knowing the truth. Gonna be edge of your seat stuff, that's for sure.
I'm not playing. This is my life. Hey.
Number 4. Dream Scenario. Dream Scenario is a 2023 American black comedy fantasy film, written and directed by Christopher Borgli. It stars Nicolas Cage, Julianne Nicholson, Michael Cera, Tim Meadows, and Dylan Baker. So this movie follows some influencer dude named Paul, who suddenly starts going viral in the weirdest way. Everyone around the world is having creepy violent dreams about him. At first Paul thinks it's hilarious and lets it inflate his already big ego. But the movie doesn't really explore why this is happening or what the larger effects are. It just focuses on Paul freaking out more and more as things get darker. Nick Cage does his best as usual, but there's only so much he can do with this thin plot. Some of the early scenes where Paul is loving the attention are funny, like when he's all "Have you been dreaming about me?" to someone.
Have you been dreaming about me?
But it gets old quick. In the end, Paul just looks more and more pathetic as a crybaby begging for likes as things spiral out of control. Don't get me wrong, there are a few clever jokes here and there, but the story never comes together in an interesting or fulfilling way. By the end I still didn't feel like I understood what was going on or gotten to know Paul as a character beyond him floundering in his fame. Definitely room for improvement on this idea. But with all this it is worth watching.
I don't know. I'm special, I guess.
Who's actually had a dream about me?
Dad, please help me!
Number 3. Saltburn. Saltburn is a 2023 black comedy film, written, directed, and co-produced by Emerald Fennell. Starring Barry Keoghan, Jacob Elordi, Rosamund Pike, Richard E. Grant, Alison Oliver, Archie Madekwe, and Carey Mulligan. It's set in the UK in the mid-2000s. Now from what I hear, it takes a dark look at the fancy rich folk over there, and shows how things can get real intense when money and power are involved. Our main guy Oliver is this Oxford student who's finding it hard to fit in. Then he meets Felix, who's rolling in it basically. Felix invites Oliver to kick it at his huge family estate for the summer. I'm talking mansions, servants, the whole shebang. Sounds dope, right? But apparently gets pretty warped with Felix's eccentric fam. The movie's keeping a lot of the plot details on the down low too. All I know is Barry Keoghan plays Oliver, and the Kissing Booth's Jacob Elordi is Felix. With that combo and the mystery element, you know it's gonna be good. They're saying it explores some deep themes about class and obsession set to a banging 2000s soundtrack. Color me intrigued. I'm their opening night to check this one out for sure. Seems like it's gonna be a wild ride.
You're so,
So what?
real. You're not leaving Saltburn.
Number 2. The Promised Land. The Promised Land is a 2023 epic historical drama film, directed by Nikolai Arcel. Starring Mads Mikkelsen, Amanda Collin, and Simon Benneberg. This film follows a guy named Colin who just left the military. He applies to the bigwigs to start and farm out in the wilderness, promising he'll succeed. The stuck-up ministers think it's a joke and let him try, just to prove him wrong. Colin recruits a ragtag group including a runaway married couple, Anne and Johannes, to help build a little homestead and get planting. He's got his eyes on a new crop from Germany that might stand a chance in the rough landscape, potatoes. Things are going okay at first as they work the land. But the neighbor, Lord de Schinkel, is a major jerk who claims the area as his own, even though Colin has approval. Their feud escalates when de Schinkel seriously hurts Johannes out of spite. With Johannes gone and the others leaving, it's just Colin, grieving Anne and a scrappy orphan kid on the farm. You start to feel for their makeshift family as they face challenges both everyday and from the crazy lord harassing them. If not for the deranged nobleman lashing out, it'd be a heartwarming tale of settling the wilderness. But his actions turn it into a dramatic fight between good versus very bad, as Colin stands up for his dreams in very hostile territory indeed. Will Colin's makeshift family and their ambitious potato farming venture survive the Lord's increasingly violent attacks, or will de Schinkel finally destroy their promised land? You have to see the movie to understand it, and in my opinion, it is one of the best movies of 2023. Number 1, The Holdovers. The Holdovers is a 2023 American Christmas comedy drama film, directed by Alexander Payne. Starring Paul Giamatti, Davine Joy Randolph, and Dominic Sessa. At this fancy prep school, there's this total buzzkill of a history teacher named Paul, and none of the students or other teachers can stand him, because he's such a stiff, always going on about the rules. Anyway, it's Christmas break but Paul has nowhere to go, so he's stuck at school over the holiday. At first it's just Paul hanging around, but then there's one other kid who can't leave, Angus. Now Angus is actually a smart kid, but he's always in trouble for acting out. The only other person there is the cook Mary, who takes care of all the rich kids. You got a feel for these three misfits stuck together. But over time, as they have all sorts of wacky adventures in the snow, they start to understand each other better. They help each other see that the past doesn't define you and you can choose your own path. By the end of their 2 weeks as an unlikely Christmas family, will Paul finally learn to lighten up a little, and see these two people aren't so different from him after all? It's sure to be a heartwarming holiday tale, and don't miss out on watching this movie.
Now, most of the kids dislike you, pretty much hate you. Teachers too. You know that, right?
The Rubicon. The Holdovers.
Thank you for joining us on this thrilling cinematic journey through the top 5 movies of December 2023. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with the latest movie releases, make sure to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll never miss an exciting movie recommendation again. If you found this video informative and entertaining, we would greatly appreciate it if you could show your support by giving it a thumbs up. Your likes help us continue creating engaging content for film enthusiasts like yourself. Don't keep this cinematic treasure trove to yourself. Share this video with your friends, family, and fellow movie lovers. Let's spread the excitement and joy of discovering these incredible films together. Once again, thank you for being a part of our community. We look forward to bringing you more captivating movie recommendations in the future. Until then, happy watching.